That's a handoff up the middle. In there instantly.
That was number 2, Trevor Eversedge. On the carry. He's a freshman running back.
Weekman on the stop. Doubling his quarterback duties with the defense.
Rockdale comes out, 1 spread wide to the left, 2 to the right, 1 to the backfield. That is number 9, the sophomore Jace Robinson. Vikings have 1 safety deep. Not very deep. He's about 10 yards. That's a quick pass off the left side. Quick slant falls incomplete. Pass intended for number 1, Quentin Hughes. That was number 7, Adrian Hernandez on the coverage.
Did he just come up?
Yes, Adrian Hernandez is he came up last week. He's a sophomore. Phenomenal quarterback.
Aaron Martinez as well, as I'm seeing?
Yep. Phenomenal quarterback. Excellent athlete overall. Rockdale comes out in their base formation. 1 in the backfield, 1 spread wide to the left, 1 in kind of an H-back spot, 2 to the right. And that's going to be a fake handoff. He looks deep, looks down the left side.
Yes!
And
yes!
that ball is intercepted by number 4, Grant Arrieta.
He came from center field and picked right underneath him. That was fantastic. He was like a missile coming across the field. His eyes got wide on that. That ball hung a little bit. And then we had, I believe that was Adrian Hernandez over the top, right?
Yep. Well, and that's an awesome play, right? Because all sorts of talk before the game is over.
That's right.
Now you got to play.
Now we're playing.
Finish. All right, so we've got Fisher Topo, Lane Powers, and Cody Jackson in the backfield. Sam Hurley off to the left, and that's going to be
Weekman up the middle.
76, Leo Millen.
You know, it's very tough to run an option when you have linemen in your face instantly because it throws the whole timing off of the pitch. You can't get a quarterback to running back pitch relationship.
All right, Sam Hurley out wide to the left. Fisher Topo, Lane Powers, Cody Jackson. Fisher Topo goes into motion, and Weekman's going to keep it himself after a fake up the middle. Again, a few.
Another good fake.
Yep. Number 8, Tyler Caldwell, senior wide receiver linebacker. So we'll go Rockdale 3rd and 8. I would imagine at this point, well, I don't know what you would think here if you are Coach Phillips. You've got really good field position. You're at the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's just 4-down territory.
That's going to be number 21, Noah Vasquez out wide to the right. Sam Hurley out wide to the left. Fisher Topo goes into motion. It's going to be a pitch to Lane Powers. He's going to get around the 30, and he is
drilled. 33?
33. That is Preston Dubault, senior tight end linebacker. Also, Kalen Hairston, Jr. That's going to be
fourth and 5?
We'll go 4th and 3, it looks like.
3?
But I think you're right. You got 4th and 3 here.
This is 4-down territory for sure. Make the punch.
And I like when you needed some yards, they said, all right, Lane Powers, we're going to give it to you. Give us some yards. Sam Hurley goes out wide to the left. 3 in the backfield. Fisher Topo goes into motion.
There he is.
Lane
Powers up the middle. He's got it.
The middle. He gets the first down.
Excellent open field, opened up block. If he would have kept his feet, he was expecting to get hit so quick. Where he kind of did the dive to get it, but he didn't have to.
We go under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Vikings driving after an interception on the Rockdale second drive. Rockdale leading 6-0. Fisher Topo goes into motion, and Weekman's going to keep it himself. Nice.
Yeah. Chugging along.
Yep. 76, that is Leo McMillan, senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
You got Mickey D's on your brain?
Yeah. Leo Millen. Sorry, I think I've said McMillan twice now. I don't know why that is, but I think it is McDonald's. I just see
you
it.
Might you might need a McDouble.
Sam Hurley. Yeah, we didn't go get burgers.
We didn't get burgers
before.
tonight before the game. If Jason Hestes listened, bring us up a burger.
Lane Powers goes off the right side, tripped up at the 20 as a flag comes out. That was number 7, Will Story, another senior wide receiver, defensive back. And we'll see the call.
And a smart one at that, because he does not want. He's not heavy enough to take Lane Powers up top. There's the ref. Moving him up.
All right, moving him up. So that looks like that is going to go against Rockdale.
Let's see. We got personal foul, face mask on the defense. So that's going to put us just outside the 5 to 9. All right. So how great of a moral victory is this if you punch it in and go up a point through the extra point?
Right. All right, Vikings come out. We have Sam Hurley going out wide to the right. Noah Vasquez to the right side. Hurley to the left side. Topo goes into motion. That's going to be
goes.
Nice
there he goes.
Lane Powers. Lane Powers into the end zone.
Great play. Great call. Great kill on the mosquito.
Well, and that was straight heart right there. Just said, hey, we're going to go. We'll get it. If we need those critical yards, let's give it to Lane Powers and let's go. We have a big third down. We got to get some yards. Give it to Lane Powers. Bryce Erickson for the extra point. And the kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Vikings actually take the lead 7-6. It is the Viking Sports Network. We're powered by K-Mac Sports.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry. Or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hotspots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pieces will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspot.
1, 2, 3, hit! More coverage of your high school teams. Let's just say we keep it real.
And you know this, man!
This is the K-Mac Sports Network. 1, 2...
All right, there we go. Hitting some buttons, having some fun. It's the Viking Sports Network. Lago 7, Rockdale 6. 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Really good game so far, and this is where the Vikings, if they wanted to script how they would want to start, they would say, okay, let's force an early turnover. Let's take the ball down. Let's score, right? And so that's what, actually talking to Coach Hergenreiter today, it's what they want. He said if we could just sustain a drive, that'd be phenomenal. And they did a great job with their second drive. As Bryce Erickson's going to pooch that down, and that's going to be a fair caught at the 40. That was number 34, Jahimi Rubin, senior.
Tight end linebacker?
Yep. Well, and they may know something of their skill players back deep and said, you know what, we'll give it to you at the 40, and we'll call that a victory.
That's right. And we're going to take another turnover from you, too.
That's right.
That's the plan.
All right, so Rockdale comes out. Now they've got trips right. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and they're going to hand that ball up the middle. Falls out, and
I think Lago's got that ball. Lago's got it. Lago's got the ball.
Lago ball.
That was a total bumble between the quarterback and the running back running into each other. So the tides have turned.
Yes, they
have. On Rockdale. Fans are piling in because they hear all the excitement.
Vikings going to take over at the Rockdale 39-yard line.
All right, so we even gained a yard on it.
Yeah.
Not the direction you want to go, Rockdale.
Well, and this is kind of where, what you want to see.
That's right. Put your foot on the pedal and hit it.
And now let's just keep on driving. Let's keep on pushing. Be smart with the second drive.
I would love to see a quick slant. They're not expecting it.
No, Lane Powers up the middle. Gain of maybe 159 on the tackle. Caden McBride, senior offensive lineman and defensive tackle.
Player down for Rockdale. I agree with you there.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Looks like they may have some cramp, but we'll take a quick break. It is the Viking Sports Network, and we're powered by KMAX Sports.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry, or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hotspots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pieces will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspot.
Vype Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet, covering UIL, private schools. Vype has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at Vype, VYPETexas.com. And also pick up your Vype magazine today. Get in the game with Vype Media.
All right, we're back. That was number 11, Quashawn Crawford. He was able to walk off the field on his own power. We'll go 2nd and 9.
Speaking of powers, here he comes. Almost. There's a pass.
And Nathan Weekman's going to fake. He's going to go down the middle, and that is just over the head to Sam Hurley.
Woo, that was close. He was open. You know what it was? Nathan Weekman had a defensive lineman on him so fast.
Yeah.
But that was, kudos to him hanging in there and letting that ball fly. He was just a touch long, and that was 6.
Gutsy call on 2nd down.
I like it. I love it. Open it up. Now you got him guessing.
All right, so we got 3rd down, and it looks like 3rd down and 10. Sam Hurley out wide to the left. Cody Jackson, Lane Powers, Fisher Topo. And that's going to go to Lane Powers. Lane Powers has some room tripped up.
And number 6 is down. Nope, he's back up. Shoulder. Yep, he's got a little stinger, it looks like.
Yeah, he was doing his very best to get off the field. That's number 6, junior wide receiver Ethan Hughes. He was holding on to his arms. Hopefully,
left shoulder. I would guess a stinger because I watched it through the good old binoculars. He didn't really take a big hit. It was kind of just a good smash by Lane Powers, and when all his how big is Lane Powers? I wish I had that stat of how heavy he was, but
Lane Powers is tough to bring down.
Yeah, so but again, Ethan Hughes is wiry, so when you're running through a cornerback with a big old fullback, you're going to get stingers like that.
All right, well, he's up. He's walking off the field. You're hoping that he'll be okay, but he's walking, so that's good. So we've got 4th and 5 now.
Do you punt it, or is this 4 down territory? I say you go 4 down territory again.
It's 4 down territory. You're at the 34-yard line.
And if nothing, this drive meant nothing because they would have started at the 40 anyway.
That's right.
All right, what do we got in our bag of tricks from Coach Phillips?
All right, we're going to go Vasquez out wide to the right, Hurley out wide to the left, Topo, Jackson, and Powers in the backfield. Lane Powers, or little fake to the left side. That ball is
He caught it.
That ball is complete to Sam Hurley. Inside the 30, it'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Let me tell you, Nathan Weekman standing in there taking a beating on every pass almost, and he is right on. He's doing a great job.
Well, and that's, the thing about this offense, throw when you want to throw, right? And so they're doing a great job. They're running, it's a ground and pound. You're getting 2, 3 at a time as we go to Fisher Topo. Goes around the right side. He may get near the 20.
59 on that stop.
Caden McBride and 53?
33.
33. Preston Dubalt. Bring up 2nd and 9.
We only got a yard on that?
Yeah, that was surprising as we come down to near the end of the first period, under a minute left.
Sure look like we picked up a little bit more.
Vasquez out to ride to the right, Hurley to the left, and it's going to be a pitch out to Fisher Topo.
Oh, that's a face mask.
And
come on, ref, throw the flag.
I'm going to go inside the 20. Well, I tell you that.
How did they miss that?
The Rockdale corners do a pretty phenomenal job of standing their ground.
Oh yeah, they shed blocks with no issue.
All right, that's 3rd and 4.
Well, if you look, that's their cornerback out there is number 14. He's a pretty big kid.
Yeah,
Levi Baggerly.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
All right, now we get
and
to see.
we said, hey, let's compete for a quarter and let's see where we are from there. And they've done a heck of a job of that. Well, it is 7-6, Lago Vista leading. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with the second quarter. Right after this, it's the Viking Sports Network.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the KMAX Sports Network are huge football fans, we broadcast more than just football, In fact, KMAX Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help KMAX Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to chuck@kmaxsports.com or merle@kmaxsports.com or contact that sports booster club directly. KMAX Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. KMAX Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years.
This is the KMAX Sports Network.
All right, we are back from Lago Vista. Lago Vista leading 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. We're coming up to second quarter action. Want to thank our sponsors, Domino's Pizza. Got some big volleyball news coming up here at halftime.
Ooh, exciting.
We got some big cross-country news, and also want to thank our sponsors, Waterloo Homes by Brown, making the American dream possible. 3rd and 4, and that's going to go up the middle to Lane Powers. He may gain 1 or 2 to bring up 4th down.
Do we try to field goal?
I don't.
Erickson's got a great leg for us not to take points.
I think a lot of this game is going to come down to it's points, definitely, but I think it's also keeping the Rockdale offense off the field.
Agreed.
Vasquez is going to be lined up at tight end on the left side. Hurley goes out to the right as they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. Cody Jackson goes into motion. Lane Powers is going to get the first down and more inside the 10, almost to the 5.
Great run.
Number 4, Nathan Newland, senior, took him down, but not after the first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Hey, we've been doing well with us sitting down. So
I know, but I can't see past the bars. You know what? I'm not going to mess up the mojo, so I'll stay here. And
Sam Hurley goes out wide to the left. Cody Jackson goes into motion, and that's Lane Powers again inside the 5, taken down at about the 4. Tyler Caldwell, senior, took him down. 2nd and goal.
I feel like I'm in prison looking through the bars. see the things I do to satisfy
I know, right?
To satisfy this man on his birthday. It's the only reason I'm sitting down. Happy birthday, Eric Holt.
Thank you,
You look fantastic for 70.
Well, I'm actually 25. All right, we've got 2nd and goal inside the 3. I mean, I think if you're Coach Jackson, I know. That's Fisher Topo goes into motion.
Oh,
and
yeah!
Lane Powers in for the score.
Second one of the night.
Yes, sir.
Can't find a stop for the bull.
So with 10:15 left in the second quarter, Vikings score their second touchdown. It's now 13-6. Isaac Roney to set up the hold for Bryce Erickson for the extra point. There's the snap, the kick, and
perfect.
It is good. Huh.
All right. Well, this is going to be the shock of the district. For Lago Vista to come in and take down the defending state champs. Who would have thunk?
Well,
a lot of game.
It's a lot of game.
Let's control it now.
Let's take a drive by drive. It's the Viking Sports Network. 10-15, 14-6. Lago Vista leading.
At Austin Pets Alive, the mission is to promote and provide the resources, education, and programs needed to eliminate the killing of companion animals. That means more happy pets joining more happy families every single day. In fact, Austin Pets Alive has saved more than 25,000 dogs and cats since 2008, and you can help. Adopt a new family member, help out with a donation, or roll up your sleeves and volunteer. If you have love, time, or money to spare, and we all have at least one of those, you are needed. Visit AustinPetsAlive.com to get started. Austin Pets Alive, helping people help pets.
Socialize with us.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click. It's real easy, man.
On Twitter, at KMax Sports. Or catch us on Facebook. Search KMax Sports. Just another way KMax Sports is bringing your teams to you.
All right, it's the Viking Sports Network. We want to compete for a quarter? All right, we got it. Lago Vista leading 14-6, 10-15 remaining in the first half.
A quarter and then some.
Yeah.
And in awareness of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have the Pink Out.
Yes. We had
in Lago Vista Stadium with everyone wearing their Pink Out shirts.
Erickson's going to kick that. It's a short one. It's going to be fielded at the 34. That was fielded by number 1, Quentin Hughes.
All right, Lago defense looking to stay competitive and strong.
Yep.
You know what? I'm watching these Rockdale players walk off the field, and there is a sense of disbelief.
Well, and I think when you're Rockdale, I think when you see everything, and we got high school kids here, right? So you come in, you're like, oh man, this is gonna be easy. I wouldn't have to play, right? And then we always see it, like Lago Vista, they want to win. There's going to be a snap, and it's going to go off to the right side.
Nowhere.
And that was Jack Hood.
Had him for a bit of a loss.
He's
gained 3, maybe 4.
We'll go. Looks like he gained more than that. Looks like he gained about 8. All right, Rockdale comes out. They've got 3 spread wide to the left, trips left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield.
Oh, changing the play from the sideline. Coach is yelling it in.
Vikings come out. They've got pretty much single coverage on the left side. No
going
safety deep. Just going for the deep ball down the right side. And my goodness, what a great catch by Quentin Hughes.
Let me tell you, Adrian Hernandez was on it. And when he missed when I tell you it had to be a fingertip, he definitely got a finger on it. That was a great, great catch.
By the way, that was a touchdown for Rockdale.
Yeah, in case nobody realized that one.
They just went kind of a straight fly down the right side, and
shockingly, they're not going for 2.
Again, they said we want to hit this goalpost, see what we can do. Rockdale for the extra point, and it is up, and
perfect.
That's good. So Rockdale brings it even, and
no, they didn't. 14-13.
Brings it closer. How about that?
They got it almost there.
14-13, quick strike, 9:22 remaining in the first half. It is the Viking Sports Network, powered by KMax Sports.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry, or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hotspots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pieces will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspot.
Sound off. Tell us what you think right here on Twitter at KMAX Sports.
Oh, there we go. Hitting buttons, having fun. It's the Viking Sports Network. All right.
You're still excited.
I know, right? It's still good. So 14-13, and that's what we were talking about today with
Max Preps has someone here actually updating the game in progress.
Hey, look at that. I heard this was going to be the rumors, right? Rumor going around was this was going to be the Fox 7 game of the week. However, I believe that was when Rockdale played LAGO in like 2009. It was the Fox 7 game of the week because I looked that up and I couldn't see anything on Fox News except for the 2009 game when Rockdale came and beat us. I remember that game. I was here.
Were you?
Yeah.
I was not.
All right, there's the kick, and that's going to be caught by
Arrieta.
Jay Arrieta, and he's going to go. He's going to bob and weave. Ran about 10 yards, gained 1, and there we go. All right, so.
Shocking, no one's kicking deep.
It's all strategy. Maybe they, you hope they kick to those mid-level guys, maybe cause a turnover and say, all right, there we go. All right, so Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Speaking of Fox 7 game of the week, I would think, in my opinion, I believe I saw it on the news this morning that Lake Travis is playing Westlake, so I would think that that's the Fox 7 game of the week.
What are you talking about? It's the LAGO game is the game of the week. All right, there's going to be a
pitch out.
Pitch to.
Oh, he's got corner.
That's Cody Jackson.
Oh, that should be a flag. There it is.
Flag is late hit out of bounds.
That's unsportsmanlike.
Cody Jackson was a couple of steps out of bounds before he got spun to the ground.
I think he was on the bench.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting how different teams react, right? In momentum, we've seen it back and forth. Well, Rockdale.
It's not a penalty you want at this point in the game.
Right. Don't get, how frustrated are they? How comfortable are they in the situation where, someone isn't, taking a knee in front of them and saying, "Oh, you're Rockdale. We'll let you win. It's fine."
Crossing midfield. 45.
We'll go 45. 1st and 10. Lago Vista back in Rockdale territory. Sam Hurley spread out wide to the left. 3 in the backfield. Topo, Powers, and Jackson. Topo goes into motion and hand off. Oh no, that's Weekman gets across the 40. Yeah, they'll mark that at about the 39-yard line.
Sam Hurley had a great crackback block. He opened up that edge.
Excellent gain on first down, 2nd and 5. Now you got a
couple
plays to gain 5 yards, and with the way the Viking offense has been moving, just the way that their offense is designed, right? Couple yards. Take a hit, do something off balance.
Maybe open it up.
Vasquez Topo out wide to the right, and just kind of a different formation. That's going to be Lane Powers up the middle, gets across the 35-yard line.
That's a first down.
That'll move the chains for a first down, and that's another interesting look where they spread, they had 2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, and that opened up some space in the middle as they had to respect the guys out. Weekman goes to the sideline. I tell you, Weekman runs a marathon every night. He goes to the sideline, gets the play, comes back. Fisher Topo in the slot to the left, to the right side. Vasquez out wide to the right, and that's going to be a handoff up the middle. Battling for inches there as
everybody but the secondary on the tackle.
That's right. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, that's and you hope when you run plays like that, what you're trying to do, that's going to be a gain of about 2, so we'll go 2nd and 8. What you're trying to do there is you realize in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd quarter, right, you're not going to get much, but hopefully those 4th quarter runs is when you've been fighting and fighting and fighting. You've worn down. We have one spread wide to the right, and that's going to be a pitch out to. Oh, nice block by Cody Jackson, the 30, and Fisher Topo has a first down. I believe that's a first down. That was
play.
Excellent block by Cody Jackson because I believe that was the cornerback who was trying to make that tackle.
I got to tell you. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go. Yeah.
Nathan Weekman is running this offense absolutely perfect. He's poised. He makes the right decision. He has great vision. He blocks.
Yeah.
He could not be running a better offense.
There's going to be a timeout taken by Lago Vista. It is 6:46 remaining in the first half. Lago Vista leading 14-13. Whew.
Man, what a game.
I know.
I was not expecting this.
Well, and I can tell you, from Academy was a good game to watch, and again, it goes back to what we've seen out of the Vikings. A ball hits the ground for Academy, it bounces right to him. Crazy play, okay. A ball goes, a fumble for Lago Vista goes right to an Academy player, right? It's the ball has we haven't seen him bounce their way this year. And so that snowballs on itself. But they played hard. And, man, I tell you what, I've heard from the players and coaches and parents even, this team is still having fun, and they're still getting after it. They still believe in what they're doing.
And what's one other thing you've noticed that actually has been a humongous help? Lago Vista doesn't have any penalties yet.
Well, they're about to now. Thank you very much. Cody Jackson goes into motion. Lane Powers across the 20
still powering.
And taken down inside the 20. What a gain on first down that is hard yardage. But that's you gotta keep.
You gotta run the hot guy.
Yep. He's going to gain 7 on that one. That brings up 2nd and 3.
When you got no answer, they gotta stop him. Coach, they know the play's coming. That's okay. They got to stop it.
Sam Hurley goes out wide to the left side.
I didn't realize how big Noah Vasquez is.
Yeah, he's big.
He's really big.
And handoff up the middle, and Lane Powers is going to get a first down almost to the 10. Yep. Again.
More importantly, the clock is still running.
Well,
I don't think they could take that off the middle.
Yeah, of course it's going to do like the expect. Oh, yeah, you're going to wear a cast for the first quarter. Second quarter, you're going to be healed. You'll be all right. All right, Nathan Weekman comes into the huddle, calls the play. And that's Sam Hurley out wide to the left side. Fisher Topo, Cody Jackson. Lane Powers in the backfield. Fisher goes into motion, and Lane Powers up the middle, about the 5, taken down inside the 5.
Who was that hanging on for dear life? It was looking like a wrestling move. 20?
Yeah, we'll go 20 on that one. Well, there is no 20, so probably not. That was number 12, Kobe Mitchell.
Oh, there's a number 20 out there.
Okay, well, they're not 20 here, so... So now we've got 2nd and 1. The ball's inside the 5.
There's a timeout.
And
play it down.
Who is that down for Lago? We'll take a quick injury timeout. We'll hopefully get everything squared away. It's the Viking Sports Network, powered by K-Max Sports.
Sail & Ski Center is a full-service boating lifestyle store. Whether it's selecting and purchasing a new or used boat, maintaining the boat you already have, or enjoying your boat with friends and family, Sail & Ski is dedicated to delivering the absolute best boat ownership experience for all of our customers. That's why Sail & Ski was voted Boating Industry Magazine's #1 boat dealership in North America. Find us at our locations in Austin or in Lakeway, or at www.sailandski.com. At Sail & Ski Center, we make selecting, owning, enjoying, and servicing your boat easy.
Vype Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet, covering UIL, private schools. Vype has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at Vype, VYPETexas.com. And also pick up your Vype magazine today. Get in the game with Vype Media.
All right, we are back. It is the Viking Sports Network. That was Lane Powers shaking up on the play. He was able to walk off the field on his own power. Powers under his own power.
Uh-huh.
All right, Vikings leading 14-13, under 5 minutes remaining in the first half.
You're going to make me sit again, huh?
Well, yeah. We don't mess this up now. And Nathan Weekman's going to try to keep it himself and maybe lose a yard. Yeah,
tackled by everybody.
It looks like there were 7 Tigers on that one. Tigers, right? Rockdale Tigers?
Tigers, yeah.
Went back a yard, so it'll be 3rd down, and we'll go 2.5.
Well, I like the clock running still.
Yep.
4:19 left in the half.
Well, that's what we talked about. A successful Viking drive is beneficial to keep the Rockdale offense off the field.
And getting it under 2 minutes would be great if we just went with a first down here and then punch it in.
Weekman's going to push that up the middle to himself. He's going and going. Oh, almost got the first down as he was, kind of like a
pinball.
Pinball. There you go. As he bounced off one, bounced off another,
That's why I'm here.
And that'll be 4th down and very, very short.
Gotta go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we'll see. It's 3 minutes and 57 seconds. You got
not for nothing.
Less than a yard gain here.
Even if they don't get it, you're giving them, they're backs against the wall, and there's not much time.
Yeah.
Come on, Lago. The fans are in it now.
Weekman sets up, and he's going to take it take it up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. He is going to be inside the 1. And that was...
And the clock will run.
Yeah. Nathan Weekman jumps out of that pile.
Run it again.
Fired up, and he said, hey, look, you need a couple yards. I mean, they need a half yard.
Just keep doing it.
They've proven, guess what? We need that yard up the middle.
Big boys are pushing.
We got a couple plays. We can do it. 1st and goal at the 1 yard line. Sam Hurley out wide to the left.
Doing it again. And there it is. He's in. He's in.
And
he's in
for the score. Nathan Weekman, quarterback, keeper, touchdown, Vikings.
Fantastic. This has been such excellent play calling all night.
And that is because you're right. You think back to Super Bowl, right? You're running up the middle. You're going. Get cute.
And
interception.
That's right.
Yeah, right. And this one.
That was the Seahawks, right?
Yeah. Now, if that play works,
but
it's a great play. All right, so that kick is up, and it is good with 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Lago Vista 21, Rockdale 13. It's the Viking Sports Network. We're powered by K-Max Sports.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the K-Max Sports Network are huge football fans, we broadcast more than just football, In fact, K-Max Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help K-Max Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to chuck@kmaxsports.com or merle@kmaxsports.com or contact that sports booster club directly. K-Max Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. K-Max Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years. K-Max Sports is the largest online broadcast company in Central Texas. How large is that? Well, just imagine inner space caverns, if it was full of sports. Okay, so which way to the game? Man, it sure is dark in here for sports. Dang it! Ow! Oh, that hurt. Bringing your teams to you in the stadiums, ballparks, and gymnasiums where they belong. We are K-Max Sports.
All right, we are back from Lago Vista. Vikings leading 21-13 as the kick goes short, and that is going to be caught at the 37 by number 1, Quentin Hughes. Yeah, and that was a nice high kick. Got to move a little bit.
So they got that down. That
Yep.
little pooch in the air, I mean, thank God they call a fair catch because he's getting drilled if he doesn't call that fair catch. I like the new kickoff scheme, though.
Yeah, seems to be working quite well.
A lot of changes. I go away for a week and there's new quarterbacks and new kickoff routines.
All right, Rockdale comes out. They're going to have 3 spread wide to the right, 1 to the left, and
Pass.
that's going to roll to his left, and
out
nice
of bounds.
catch.
Did he get it? No, he got it.
Yeah, he got it. That was a nice catch. That was Ross Loth Jr. He went up high to get
big
that
too.
ball.
Tall kid.
Yep.
Who's out there on the side there? That's number 8. Mason Hines, the junior, on the pass defense. Handoff up the middle. He's going to keep it. Great play.
Quarterback sack.
11.
That was number
Clayton
11, Clayton Leggett.
Great play. What a way to come back after a quick first down. Great way to come back. That's going to drop back about 6. It looks like maybe 7. Hurry up offense.
Yep.
Oh, now they're changing the play.
Well, what I think they do, I think this is by design as
Yeah.
they, check the defense, see what's happening, and then they call the play here. 3 spread wide to the right, and he's going to roll left again. He's going to look past the field.
Number 15 again. Ref is saying a catch.
And he's saying it's a catch. My goodness, what a Ross Loth in the left wide receiver position. You throw it up to him, he's going to go up and get it.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
He's got great hands.
Jace Robinson, the quarterback, has shown nice patience, and that's going to bring up,
running it.
it's hard to see.
Up
That's
the
going to be
middle.
up the middle. That's number 22, Trevor
Mason Hines on the
Everedge.
stop.
Mason Hines going to push him out of bounds. It'll be a first down and 10 for Rockdale.
All right, let's hold them a little bit.
Inside the-
Hurry up offense.
They're looking at about the 25-yard line.
Timeout Lago.
Yeah, they
We need.
I think
It was a
this
good move taking this timeout. Slow down the momentum. Get
Yeah,
the right
Rockdale-
personnel in.
Rockdale's offense was that's what their offense does.
Yeah.
I mean, they just move quickly, and they've got tremendous athlete skill positions where they can. It's a quick strike offense.
Right.
That's
and,
what we'll
and
say.
the coaches don't have enough time to get that quick adjustment to get that play in.
All right, so 2:05 remaining in the first half. Don't forget the Domino's Pizza halftime show is coming up. I already saw.
Was there Domino's Pizza? Hopefully.
No, no.
One of these days we'll get some Domino's up
And
here.
we only got one more home game.
Oh man,
I think.
is there only one?
I believe there's only one more home game. So come on, Ike, help us out.
Yeah, help us out. At least the cinnamon twisty breads.
But I did see the race between Coach Hansen, Coach Hill, and Coach Smith over here. We've got 3 spread wide to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the backfield, and that's going to be a handoff up the middle to Everedge. He's going to go on the left side. Very little gain on,
If any.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go second and they'll give them 2 on that one. 2nd and 2, or it'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Troy is our last home game on November 2nd.
2 spread wide to the left, 2 to the right, and another handoff up the middle to Everedge, and nice tackle. He had a
Weekman.
big hole.
Weekman.
Yeah, I guess Weekman's having an okay game. Playing quarterback,
Yeah, quarterback,
and scoring touchdowns,
maybe the little
and all
linebacker.
that.
He's got to be tired.
First down. 2 spread wide to the right, 2 to the left, and
Again, same
another
play.
handoff to Everedge. He's
No
going
way.
to pinball around, taken down near about
Johnny
the
Hernandez.
10. Johnny Hernandez with the tackle.
Minute 33. One little stop is what we need. They're looking to milk it.
2 spread wide to the right, 2 to the left, and it's going to be a handoff to Everedge, and he's going to be tackled.
There he is.
Nathan Weekman
He's having
grabbed
a game.
his foot and said, "No, sir, you shall not pass." Brings up 3rd down, and we'll go 3rd down and 5. Ball is inside the Viking. Looks like that's placed at about the 15-yard line. 2 spread wide to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield. That's Everedge.
Changing the play.
He is lined up directly behind Jace Robinson,
They
quarterback.
come out the middle. Nope.
And he looks left, and
What a catch. That's 15 again.
yeah.
Is that a flag? Did I see a flag down?
I believe that was a flag. We'll see if that's offensive or defensive pass interference.
Push off. Come on, push off. Push off.
Pass
Holding.
interference.
Defense. Declined.
Okay. All right. They'll give him a touchdown on that one. And you know what? That was good coverage. You're doing all you can against a huge wide receiver.
Yeah, he's a big kid. You just throw it up there, he's going to go get
it. Don't let him get off the line.
That's
38
right.
seconds remaining in the first half. Timeout Rockdale.
They're gonna go for 2.
I think they're trying to figure out, okay, do we want to go for 2 here? And based on what I see out of the Rockdale offense, I would feel comfortable going for 2 because that would be a momentum, not a killer, but
just a
it
moral
would be
victory.
like, hey, guess what?
It's tied.
You have given us all you can for the first half, and it's still tied. So we'll see. So that's what they're going to talk about right now. Don't forget, like we talked about, the Domino's Pizza Halftime Show. Big news for volleyball tonight. We'll talk about that. They had Blanco at home. Then Coach Smith will be showing up. We had a big week for cross country as they get ready for regionals, not this weekend, but next weekend, as Rockdale comes out. And, yep, they're going to go for 2. They got
that bruiser back there, 32.
Yeah, they've got 2 spread wide to the right.
That looks like a pound to me all the way.
1 to the left. The man goes into motion. And they are going to hand that ball up the middle, and he is going to go untouched. And that was, good call by Rockdale to pull this back into a game so they can go into halftime and say, all right.
Hey, 33 seconds, though. There's still a shot.
There's still a shot. Let's run this back or something.
They may try and kick it deep on this one.
Do with this one. It's the Domino's Pizza Halftime Show coming up next. 21-21, 33 seconds remaining in the half. It's the Viking Sports Network, powered by KMAX Sports.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry, or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hotspots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizzas will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspot.
Sound off. Tell us what you think right here on Twitter at KMAX Sports.
It is the Viking Sports Network, powered by KMAX Sports. Okay, we'll see what happens in the last 33 seconds here.
Oh, I know what the problem was. You stood up.
I know. That's my fault.
Way to go. I know it's your birthday and all, but geez, just a way to mess up the flow.
All right.
Deep one.
So that's a deep kickoff.
Run it back.
That's going to go to Sam Hurley, who's at the 10.
Oh, he's got room up the middle.
He's going across the 20, the 25, and pushed out of bounds about the 35-yard line.
Good return.
Yep. And here's...
Take a shot. You don't sit on this. You take a shot.
The argument to that would be you do something outside of your comfort zone, turnover.
Well, don't go outside. Quick slant across the middle.
Okay.
Hope for a broken tackle, and it's 6. Because what they're doing is, if you look at their defense, they're spreading way out.
I would take a quick slant. I don't know if I'd qualify calling a quick slant as taking a shot.
With no safety deep, I think it's definitely taking a shot. One missed tackle.
And there's going to be a pitch.
Oh, no!
That's going to be on the ground. Fisher Topo is going to gather that up. And
that's what you don't want to say.
Yeah. All right, so Vikings fumble the ball, but they retain possession.
Take a knee.
Yeah. All right. Don't try to do too much. We'll go into halftime. We'll be okay. 15 seconds remaining in the first half.
I'll tell you, at halftime, I think Lago's going to go in pretty pumped, holding with a defending state champ.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to let this one run, and that is the end of the first quarter. First half. Let's go that.
Half. Good start. I'm the one that got no sleep, remember?
Yeah. It is 21-21. Halftime show coming up from Domino's Pizza. It is the Viking Sports Network. We're powered by K-Mag Sports.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry, or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hotspots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pieces will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspot.
Purchase a copy of this or any KMAC broadcast for personal use, and portions of the proceeds go to your school. Whether you're making a highlight video or just want to be able to enjoy this game years in the future, send us a note to info@kmacsports.com. That's info@kmacsports.com. We can even do some editing for you for a small fee. Purchase any broadcast for personal use. Hit us up. info@kmacsports.com. Bringing your teams and your highlights to you. We are KMAC Sports.
At Austin Pets Alive, the mission is to promote and provide the resources, education, and programs needed to eliminate the killing of companion animals. That means more happy pets joining more happy families every single day. In fact, Austin Pets Alive has saved more than 25,000 dogs and cats since 2008. And you can help. Adopt a new family member, help out with a donation, or roll up your sleeves and volunteer. If you have love, time, or money to spare, we all have at least one of those, you're needed. Visit AustinPetsAlive.com to get started. Austin Pets Alive, helping people help pets.
Sound off. Tell us what you think right here on Twitter @KMAC Sports.
All right, it is the Viking Sports Network. 21-21 going into halftime. Lago Vista tied with Rockdale, and that's, being a 47-point underdog, I feel like that's a very successful first half of football for the Vikings. Don't forget, hit us up on Twitter if you'd like to say hello at LV Viking Sports, at LV Viking Sports. Say hello and just let us know what's going on. Let's switch gears. Let's talk about volleyball. Coach Hansen, Coach Hill. How's it going? I mean, just a normal night? Anything exciting going on?
It's a night for unbeatens to be unbeaten no more.
That's right.
Okay, so let's set the stage a little bit. And I said it was a big night for volleyball. So Blanco's coming to town.
Yes, and they're undefeated in district, and they're ranked 10th in state.
Okay. So it's fine. Good for them. And they come in. And what happened when you went to Blanco?
We lost to Blanco in 4.
Okay, and we talked about that, and you said, we can compete with them.
Right.
We just need to do this, this, and this.
Right. We have to be consistent. We did a good job of serving, and our hitting, our offense was outstanding tonight.
Defense was outstanding.
And our defense was outstanding. Probably the biggest difference between us and some of the other teams.
Our young players played
really well
tonight. The moment wasn't too big. So that was what you hoped to see. What we knew was going to be going around the first time, and then what you hoped to see the improvement in. They played awesome tonight.
Well, and that's what we talked about is the second half, the second way through, everybody gets better. Yep. And so beating somebody that second time is challenging.
Well, we'd already lost. We'd played Blanco, already lost to them twice this year. We lost to them during the tournament, and then we lost to them the first round of district. And each time we played them, we took a game off of them.
Okay, so you lost in 3, you lost in 4, and now you're 1-4.
Right.
All right. So let's talk about that. So you're 1-4. I don't think we've actually officially said that. You beat Blanco in 4. That was undefeated in district. They beat Johnson City, who is also state ranked.
Right.
And so congratulations. That is awesome.
Thank you.
So let's go through game 1.
Game 1, we jumped out. We got off to a really fast start, and I think I don't want to say shocked them somewhat. I mean, they were on their heels pretty much because we were attacking so well.
Kind of ambushed them a little
bit.
Right.
And our serving was really good. So we got a lot of points off of that. Game 2.
They got their game going.
They got their game going. We had a little bit of a letdown, which sometimes happens.
Sure.
And we weren't as aggressive. We had like 12 hitting errors in the second game and 3 missed serves. So right there, you're giving them 15 points. And that pretty much was like the difference in the game. And then the third set, we came out.
Kind of like
played
the first set.
Yeah, played really well again. And the fourth set, we had a really big lead, and then we started playing a little bit tentative. When we got to 20 and we could see that we could win, then people got a little uptight.
It's like, whoa. let's think about what we're doing here. Yeah. We're about to beat Blanco.
And then we basically, we knew we can compete with them. Offensively, like we have a lot of, talent. Where we've struggled a little bit is our serve receive, passing, and then our defense. And so tonight, I thought we played really well. Well, one of our best defensive performances.
That is awesome. So who stepped up big when it's you've got I think the last 5 points of the game, right? You got 20. Did anybody step up and settle it, or take that next step as a leader and a competitor to just say, hey, this is how we finish games? Or was it a unified effort? Was it a hit that made it? Was it defense? Was it an aggressive serves?
I think it was a combination of all of it. We had some really good defensive performances, and then, we managed to get the ball to our go-to hitters.
Who are your go-to hitters right now?
Probably our top hitters are Grace Standiford, Ashlyn Possock, Kendall Barclay. Marie Chan had a really good match. Faith Massey played really well. Those are pretty much our.
Those are the ones.
Those are our hitters.
Yeah.
And then defensively, I think they all played really well defensively. Probably Hannah Long had a really good night. I think she had close to 30 digs, and then her sister Esther Long had somewhere like 25, somewhere around there. So, but everybody, did a good job defensively.
That's phenomenal. So, what does that do going forward, right? So let's talk about scenarios and things like that of what what does this do?
Hopefully, it gives us a lot of confidence.
Right, because we can play. You part of like being able to beat people is believing that you can beat people, and it doesn't really matter. Blanco pretty much, unless they lose to someone they shouldn't lose to, they're going to win district. I think one of the goal was we wanted to beat them. Gives us a chance to we have the opportunity now to get second place. Johnson City is coming to our school on Tuesday, and we both have 2 losses.
Okay.
So whoever wins that match gets second place in district. Whoever loses that match gets third place in district. Doesn't really matter as far as playoffs because there's big people out there like powerhouses that we're going to end up having to to face. But it's just by beating Blanco, hopefully it'll give us some confidence to believe that we can play with.
So of those big powerhouses, who has Blanco beat this year? Do you know? Have they taken down any of those?
Blanco played a non-district set because they're located near San Antonio. They played a lot of. They played some big private schools, but they also played some San Antonio schools, which San Antonio has really good volleyball programs, and so they started off a little bit rough as far as the 1-loss record, but they were playing like 5A schools, and they were playing very well, and they're not like the biggest team, but they're low error. They don't make too many errors. And so they're just very well rounded. I mean, they're a good team, and so hopefully.
So what was the key for tonight? Was it were they making errors?
Yes.
Or okay. So you felt like you forced the errors a bit?
Yeah. Even like their coach and I are really good friends, but even like talking to her, it's like we made them look bad tonight. They could not get their offense running. So like they're the kind of team.
We force the tempo,
right?
And we're the aggressors.
Right. If you let them do what they want to do,
they'll make you.
They'll say, "Sure, awesome, thank you."
And the same thing's true with Johnson City. They have some tremendous hitters, and both Blanco and Johnson City returned pretty much everybody from last year's teams, and they're both very good. I would say probably Johnson City is more physical. I mean, as far as they've got some big girls, but I would say probably they're a little bit more high air at times. I mean, they do have their matches where they're not, but
a little high risk, high reward type thing.
Yeah, they hit the crud out of the ball.
Easy, Coach Hansen, easy.
Yeah, they're very good, and they both have really good players, and our district is just tough.
Yeah, but that's awesome. I mean, a big win on the road. How was the crowd tonight? Because I know the good crowd, active crowd for such a big game.
It's a pretty good crowd, yes.
Well, I know you got. I'm pretty sure you got my son Alex to go to a volleyball game, and that's shocking.
Yeah.
So.
And then I think it also we also played Gateway earlier this week, and at Gateway, which is a really tough place to play, and we won some nail biters there. They're also a very good team.
Yeah.
I mean, all the teams, like the top 4 teams in our district, have somewhere between 25 wins on the season and 30 wins on the season. So. I mean, it's
the separation between 1 and 4 is not huge.
No.
And anybody can win on any given night.
Right.
And that's what you want, right? That's fun competition. Well, that's awesome. So and talking about Gateway, right? You went to Gateway this week. You beat Gateway in Gateway, and that's awesome. So that's a huge week setting up the backside of the district schedule. You're like, okay, this is going to be a big test week. And I would say they passed with flying colors. A for everyone.
Right.
So what's next? Johnson City?
We play Johnson City at our. It'll be senior night at our kids that are seniors, and then we go to Maynard Tech on Friday, and then we finish up at Gerald.
That's crazy. It's it just seems like yesterday we were just talking about districts coming up, and now here it is. We're getting close to the end. So, any shout-outs that you want to give tonight to your fans?
Yes, I'm going to give a shout-out to
tournament this weekend.
To Sophie Hagum. Good luck with your tournament. And then I'll give a shout-out to our football team who's playing really well right now.
Well, I know this is phenomenal.
Yes.
This is awesome.
And then we'll give a shout-out to Mr. Holt because it's his birthday today.
No, thank you. You should have given a shout-out to our kids today so they didn't mess with me all day and
I'll give
they missed the memo.
I'll give a shout-out to my volleyball players because they played really well tonight.
That's awesome. Well, hey, I'll give a shout-out to you guys for beating Blanco and avenging the 8th grade middle school loss last night and 7th grade. Great volleyball last night. So I do like having Blanco as a rival. I mean, it's just, they're close. It's fun to have a school that you play hard against and you want to beat, and sometimes you do and sometimes you don't, and that's awesome. Right. So congratulations on beating Blanco. Well done. All right, it's the Domino's Pizza halftime show. Coming up next, we have a little cross-country news. We'll take a quick break, though. It's Domino's Pizza halftime show right now. Just go ahead and order yourself some Domino's Pizza. Don't forget their new mobile hotspots, 50 locations inside Lago Vista to get with no address required. If you're at the beach, you're at the lake, whatever you need, you're hungry, call Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza hotspots can help you out. It's a Viking halftime show, 21-21. Lago Vista tied with Rockdale. Excellent first half. Cross country coming up next.
Sail and Ski Center is a full-service boating lifestyle store. Whether it's selecting and purchasing a new or used boat, maintaining the boat you already have, or enjoying your boat with friends and family, Sail and Ski is dedicated to delivering the absolute best boat ownership experience for all of our customers. That's why Sail and Ski was voted Boating Industry Magazine's #1 boat dealership in North America. Find us at our locations in Austin or in Lakeway or at www.sailandski.com. At Sail and Ski Center, we make selecting, owning, enjoying, and servicing your boat easy.
Do you love the game of football? Wish you could be part of the action? Then become a football official. The Austin Football Officials Association is actively seeking new members to officiate games all across Central Texas. The Austin Football Chapter of TASO, the Texas Association of Sports Officials, provides a 2-year training program for new members. Taught by a crew of veteran officials, these training classes meet each Monday night from July through November and include classroom and on-field instruction. You don't need to be an ex-player or a coach to become a great official and have a memorable officiating career. As our officials will tell you, working around student athletes at all levels of football is gratifying. Plus, you'll develop lifelong friendships with other officials who share your passion for the game. Officiating football is a great way to get into and stay in shape, be a positive role model for student athletes, retain your competitive edge, and earn additional income. Visit the Austin Football Officials Association online at afoa.ws for more information. That's afoa.ws.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry, or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hot Spots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizzas will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspot.
KMAX. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the KMAX Sports Network are huge football fans, we broadcast more than just football, you know. In fact, KMAX Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help KMAX Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to Chuck at KMAXSports.com or Merle at KMAXSports.com, or contact that sports booster club directly. KMAX Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. KMAX Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years.
1, 2, 3, hit! More coverage of your high school teams. Let's just say we keep it real.
And you know this, man.
This is the KMAX Sports Network.
It is the Viking Sports Network. Domino's Pizza halftime show. And we're a little shocked. 21-21, LAGO tied with Rockdale. It's time to talk to Coach Smith and Coach Cargan. So, Coach Smith, you are on the website is Fox Sports Southwest?
Yes, Friday Night Football app.
Friday Night Football app, good app. And so, are you updating the score, or are you know?
Sometimes, but other Rockdale people seem to be updating it more than anyone.
Well, probably, they're like, we scored, we're good, and people are commenting on it, and people are asking like, what's the real score?
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. Haters. They're killing me, man. All right, so like we said, it's 21-21. Awesome first half of football, and we have about 10 minutes left, so let's talk about some cross-country, because it was district on Monday when the kids head off, but it's fine. Okay. We'll complain about that later. So let's talk about district results. Where do we want to start? We want to go middle school and then high school? We want to go high school, middle school? Yeah, we'll go middle school. That'll be good.
All right, we can go middle school. So I'll start with our district champions, the 8th grade girls.
Yeah.
Brought it home. They did fantastic. We put all 5 of our runners in the top 10. Let me start. I'll say Riley Bain got 10th. Savannah Lance got 7th. Julia Ball in 6th place. Peyton Sterner got 4th. And Crosby Curtis got 2nd place. And they ran phenomenal.
They did.
That was from top to bottom. They were awesome. Not as good as the JV girls.
Yeah.
From top to bottom, we'll talk about that in a second. But they ran well.
But the real story behind that is those girls came in 3, 4, 5. Julia and Savannah and Riley. Like, man, if you would have seen the summer that they had, I know they're middle school girls, and people probably aren't wondering what they're doing this summer. But man, they put in a lot of miles. They were here so much, and Savannah and Riley, they were just killing it during the summer. And man, they really, really improved from last year.
That's awesome.
So our 7th grade girls finished second in the top 10. Jada Malone got 9th, and then our district champ, I think you've heard this name before. Her name's Allie Ray.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you've heard her name. She ran, again, phenomenal. In fact, she ran the fastest 2-mile time of the day for the girls.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
just a little bit. She would have beat the varsity girl by 2 seconds.
Who is?
A varsity.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
let's
finish that story.
Okay.
Now, we know that Johanna is a beast. We
Yeah.
could have probably ran faster, but hey, we'll take it anyway.
It would have been fun to see them compete. Let's just say that.
Yes.
And our 8th grade boys finished second also in district. They had a really strong top 4. We put Tristan DeZoe got 7th place, Connor Carr got 6th place, Liam 4th, and Nick Bando finished 3rd. They were very close, but Gateway got us. I know.
I want to say all 9 of the first 9 were all Gateway and LAGO. It's like, when do you put 4 in the top 10 and not win, right?
Right,
It's like, well, when the other team puts 5.
Yes.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's how the
that
win.
happened.
Yeah.
And then our 7th grade boys also finished second. Let's see, we got Caius Northcutt in 9th place. He came out and ran great. He hadn't been really running all season, and here he came at our 5th runner. Aaron Holt, I think you know him, 7th place. Harper Moxley was 5th place, and then Caden Nichols, 2nd place. And they looked great. Gerald got them, but again, I think they were 7 points from Gerald,
Right,
so that was
right.
really, really close. And they ran awesome.
Well, and that's awesome, and that's just like you said, it was fun to watch the middle school crew over the summer and every Wednesday night, and it was so fun for those kids because running is not easy. It is one of those things, and to just get out there and just go and go and go, they did so good, and I was glad to see them with some individual success to wrap up the season, and that translates into the high school. So, let's talk high school.
Yeah, no, the high school did really well. I'll start with JV boys. The Tommy Nowlin led the team. We didn't have enough guys on our. We're still a small team, pretty much for the boys, but we're getting bigger and bigger every year. So, we only had 3 on JV. Brennan Baker barely missed the top 10 and got 11, and then Tommy got 4th with a pretty good time on a. I think it was a little bit long course they ended up saying, but I think they just had to do that to make the start lines work.
Right, they had to compensate for all the years where man, that's my PR, and I'm running a 4-minute mile.
Yeah, right.
Not quite that good, but
of course had been short. Now it's long, 80 meters.
Right.
And so, but then we had the JV girls, which you alluded to earlier, and they just did so well.
I've never seen anything like that before.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah, we put 9 in the top 10, took the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then took number 10, which was Violet Stone. And so our top 3 ladies were Andrea Portis, Heather Power, Skylar Stefka, and then we had just a slew of freshmen just crushing it in the top 10. I mean, in the top 10 we had 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we had 5 freshmen in the top 10, which is pretty good.
That's pretty good, I guess. That's fine.
Yeah, no, we did really well.
Well, that's awesome. All right, so where do you want to go next? Let's talk next.
We'll do the girls. The varsity girls ran really well. Obviously, Blanco's ranked statewide and ranked number 1 in the region, and we're ranked 2, 3 depending on what you're looking at, what poll and what coaches you talk to. But yeah, they beat us, but it's hard when they come with a 1-2 punch, But Esther Long ran really well. She's been our number 1 runner all season, and she did that again. Phoebe Gale was 2nd. Since the first couple of meets, she's been our number 2 runner, and she did really well.
Phoebe's a freshman?
Freshman, yes, sir. So I'd say the surprise or dark horse of the meet was probably Courtney Keeney, twin sister of Caitlin Keeney, who's been on varsity all year. She stepped up, ran varsity this meet, and ended up finishing 4th on the team. I was like, holy cow. Actually
awesome.
finished in the top 10 in the meet, and I was like, hey, can you just run varsity at district? And, you know, and well,
okay, I guess.
She's going to be running varsity at region as well, because she ran really, really well. And, man, she just, when other people started hurting and slowing down in the middle of the race, she just
kept
decided, you know
on
what?
and said, yeah, I'm going to keep running, and y'all can.
And got a medal. Outkicked a few girls for that 10th spot in the last medal, which, you know, means a lot to them. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That was really good. So 2nd place overall for varsity girls. Awesome job. 2nd year in a row that we were 2nd. You know, last year we were 2nd at district, but 1st at region, which I'll take that trade any day.
Sure.
Yeah. And so if we win region again, that'd be awesome. But as long as we're top 4 and make the state.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So top 4 teams get to compete at state.
Correct.
Okay.
And that'll be Monday, October 23rd at A&M Corpus Christi course.
Okay. Next.
And then varsity boys, pretty darn impressive. We knew all year that we were going to be one of the best teams in the district, but, you know, Gerald and Gateway are really, really solid. Gerald with their top 3, and then, you know, they have a couple other people coming in, and then Gateway just has a really good, solid team, 1 through 7. So last year we kind of came in like, I don't know, we could be 1 through 4, and we were 1, so it was kind of a surprise and all awesome. This year I was like, hey, we should be number 1 if we run right. So it was a little more stressful this year.
Right.
But it made it really, really sweet knowing how much work that they put in starting from June, you know, first, second week of June, that they came and started running and just knocking out the miles. And then Nate DeVries, freshman, also number 2 runner. So we got a number 2 runner as freshman, boys and girls.
Yeah, he ran strong.
He ran very, very well. He was in about 13th, 14th place with about a mile to go, and I think he ended up finishing 5th overall. I mean,
yeah.
He just started running people down, and then of course Andrew, your son, he just absolutely annihilated it. He had about a pack of 5 or 6 trailing him about 5-10 feet behind him at the mile mark, and I said, hey Andrew, we gotta break this up, and boy did he. Yeah, I think he put 40, 50 seconds on second place, which, you know, I think it's Tegan Atkins from Gerald, who's great runner in his own right, but I mean Andrew, he put it on a long course, still running close to 17 flat.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that means sub 17 in region. I mean, we coming through in region this year. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. So yeah, so region's coming up next, and I mean, did they have bad weather at Corpus? Have you seen the weather for next week?
It's
my
supposed
goodness.
to be raining. Hey, but I'll take it. We've run in a lot of not good weather this year, and we've run pretty well, especially the boys. The girls, I don't know. I think they'll do fine either way, but I don't know. Usually they run better the better the weather. Guys are pretty scrappy.
Right. So yeah, what are expectations? What are you looking for out of the region meet?
Well, the dream would be both teams top 4 qualify for state. If, you know, I'd rather the girls get 4th and the boys get 4th than the girls get 1st and the boys get 5th, right?
Right.
Man, I want the guys so bad, you know. I want them to make it so bad.
And I know you're a math guy. I know you've analyzed it all.
Yeah.
Are they?
I was up till like 1 o'clock last night. So I was like, oh my gosh, I hear it.
Where do they stand right now?
If I were to say right now, like if we were to take all the district results and everything I've seen this year, I would say, like, if I had to, like, you know, put $1 million on it, I'd probably say about 4th to 6th. And so, you know,
so you're saying there's a chance.
Yes, and a lot better chance than that. No, I think we've got a very good shot. The top 2 are the 2 best in the state of Texas, with San Antonio, Cole, and Luling. But after that, there's a school called Lytle down by San Antonio, and then it's kind of us and Brownsville Frontier College Prep or something like that. And of course Gateway. They're going to be a lot better at a region meet, big meet, than a small meet that only has 30, 40 runners. So they'll always be dangerous. But yeah, looking good. I'm excited.
That's awesome. So that's next Monday. We'll look forward to that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys leave on Sunday?
Sunday at 10 a.m.
Awesome. Well, hey, good luck. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the second half.
Has anyone said happy birthday to you on the radio, by the way, Mr.
Yes,
Holt?
sir. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Sorry.
Thank you.
Interrupt.
No.
And
that's
shout out to my daughter. Happy 7th birthday this weekend.
I know. That's awesome. We share an October birthday. Well, we are ready for kickoff, so we'll just say Domino's Pizza sponsors the halftime show, and then we won't even go to commercial because they are ready to go. Thank you. All right, so we will switch up, and we'll go from there. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. Hey, Coach Curry, I'll remember that. That's 2 birthday gifts you've tried to give me today, so thank you, right? Coach Smith is like, well, I'm just here to talk about cross country, and here we go. There's going to be a onside kick, and it's going to be recovered by Rockdale. It was bouncing around, but Rockdale's going to take that. And thank you, coaches. All right. We're back. So that was LAGO wanted to come out, try something interesting, and they, it was a good onside kick. They just weren't able to get it. It's going to be 1st and 10, Rockdale.
It's almost the same as 40. It's almost the same as their pooch kicks.
Right. That's going to be a handoff. It's going to go to the right side, and that's number 5. Who's got a lot of green. He's at the 40, the 30, and he is in for the touchdown. That was number 5, Keyshawn Raven. He's a sophomore wide receiver, defensive back, and we have seen that from the Rockdale offense. It is quick strike, quick strike. No, I think that's the first time he touched the ball. 60.
Yeah, he hasn't even been on the field.
He's running a 60-yard average. That's pretty solid.
So did they play their backups in the first half?
Who knows? Well, I think they, I think if you're Rockdale, I would be shocked if they, played backups, things like that. But I think they just wanted to maybe try some different things out, and the LAGO defense played well. And the kick is up. And the kick is up. Kick is good.
Well, in 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
They take the lead.
Expired 28-21.
Jeez.
Rockdale takes the lead. It's the Viking Sports Network. We're powered by KMAX Sports.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the KMAX Sports Network are huge football fans, we broadcast more than just football, In fact, KMAX Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help KMAX Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to chuck@kmaxsports.com or merle@kmaxsports.com or contact that sports booster club directly. KMAX Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. KMAX Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years.
Socialize with us.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click. It's real easy, man.
On Twitter, @KMAX Sports, or catch us on Facebook. Search KMAX Sports. Just another way KMAX Sports is bringing your teams to you.
It is the Viking Sports Network coming to you back live from Lago Vista. Rockdale takes their second lead of the game. They were winning 6-0, and now they have taken the lead at 28-21, and there's going to be a long kick. It's going to go into the end zone.
And through it.
And through. So, well played by the well played. Coach Smith, could we see the district scores here real quick? I can't get the app that come up on my phone. There's a very cool app that we need to get.
Yeah, I like it.
Fox Sports Southwest Friday night.
Really?
All right, so we're going to quick rundown of the district scores here. We've got Gerald losing to Cameron Yo at halftime, 40-0. Troy beating Academy, 27-7. And there's some big yardage for.
That's still going. He dropped the ball.
And
Rockdale came up with it. That was after about a 25-yard gain.
Yeah, and he was spinning for yardage, and they were just able to strip the ball from him. And Rockdale will take over just where they were just a minute ago, at the 41. So turnover for LAGO, and that's a rough one because that was a huge gain, like a great answer, right? And
I think they're going to bring in number 5 again.
Yeah, they're going to go to this formation we hadn't seen in the first half, where they have 2 running backs. We've got 1 spread wide to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. That's number 5, Keyshawn Raven, and they'll give it to Raven again. He's going to move and tackle just about midfield.
Johnny Hernandez.
Johnny Hernandez in on that tackle. Vikings wearing their yellow Swedish national jerseys tonight. 2 spread wide to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Oh, and that is going to be offsides. Keyshawn Raven, the wide receiver / running back who has been featured here in the second half. He jumped outside. That'll back him up 5. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you again seriously this time. All right, so it brings up 2nd and 8. Now I can turn the outside microphone on.
There you go.
All right, so, nice tackle on the inside. That's Johnny Hernandez and Jack
Stepped
Hood.
up big. Was that Weekman?
I'm sure Weekman was in there as well, but. So, brings up 3rd and 7. 1 in the backfield, 2 to the right, 2 to the left.
Look at the pass.
And looks down the left side.
Almost picked off with Arrieta.
Number 4, Grant Arrieta.
All right, 4th down. Almost picked. That would have been huge.
That would have been yeah, I saw the Vikings jump on that one, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
3rd and 1, maybe? 3rd and 2?
Maybe. We'll go 3rd and 2 now. Ball's in midfield. Yep, they've got big number 32. Brandon Hernandez in at running back.
He's going to run it left.
And there's a snap. There he goes left, goes right. He's got a big hole. He's across the 40, the 30. And
wow, how did he get out of that?
He is in for the score.
Wow. All right, turn of events here at Lago Vista.
Rockdale comes out and says, okay.
Enough playtime?
You have given us what you got. Now let's see what you now it's time for you to see what we got. So, 10-16. Rockdale 34, Lago Vista 21.
Maybe they wanted to give everybody a chance to start this season.
Well, we're seeing the same players. The critical part was the turnover.
Yeah, that was critical.
Because we've seen when the Rockdale has the offense, has the ball, their offense scores quickly. We've been in the game because our offense has long drives, no turnovers, and they've scored touchdowns. So, extra point is up, 35-21. It is the Viking Sports Network. We're powered by K-Mac Sports.
Sail and Ski Center is a full-service boating lifestyle store. Whether it's selecting and purchasing a new or used boat, maintaining the boat you already have, or enjoying your boat with friends and family, Sail and Ski is dedicated to delivering the absolute best boat ownership experience for all of our customers. That's why Sail and Ski was voted Boating Industry Magazine's #1 boat dealership in North America. Find us at our locations in Austin or in Lakeway, or at www.sailandski.com. At Sail and Ski Center, we make selecting, owning, enjoying, and servicing your boat easy.
Vype Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet, covering UIL, private schools. Vype has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at Vype, VYPETexas.com. And also pick up your Vype magazine today. Get in the game with Vype Media.
It is the Viking Sports Network. Quick turn of events here in the second half. 35-21, Rockdale with 2 quick touchdowns. And there's the kick. It's going to be a low line drive. Sam Hurley will let that go back out of the back of the end zone. Well, and this is okay. It's fine. Let's react. How do we react? Guess what? You just you stick to your game plan. It's a 2-point game, 2-score game. That's fine, right? Long drive here, get some momentum back, and you'll be, this is exactly what you want.
Just ejected.
Oh, run. That's going to go across the 45. And that will move the chains for a first down.
Well, this is how you react. You don't give up. You keep playing.
And their offensive game plan has worked. I mean, you put up 21 on Rockdale in the first half. All right, we've got one spread wide to the right side. That's Fisher Topo. And handoff up the middle or going left. It's a big scrum.
Weekman kept it.
We'll go a gain of -1.
That wouldn't be a gain. As much as we'd like it to be.
I know. All right, so second down and 10.5. Ball's at the Lago Vista 41-yard line.
Lago doing what they want to do, eating the clock.
That's right. All right, we got Fisher Topo going out wide to the right lane, or Sam Hurley. That's Johnny Nope, that is Clayton Leggett up the middle, dives across the 45-yard line. And that is going to be third down. We'll go third down and 8. All right, let's see who we've got in the backfield right now. There's going to be Cody Jackson, Fisher Topo out wide. Clayton Leggett. And
looks like Clayton Leggett has taken over Lane Power's spot.
And
keeping it.
That is...
Tried to stretch to the 50.
He got close to the 50.
I think he's right on it.
So we'll go fourth, and looks like 4th and 3. You know, I think if you're Lago, you're playing Rockdale, you've played well. Let's go for it and just keep rolling.
That's right.
You've got it. You based on what your offense has produced tonight, you got to feel good about gaining 3 yards when you need to. Fisher Topo out wide to the left, Sam Hurley to the right, and there's going to be that's going to be a first down.
Who's got it?
Is that Weekman?
Yes.
Nathan Weekman, quarterback keeper, moves the chains for a first down, and again, that's critical for the Vikings to stay in this game. They've got to keep the Rockdale offense off the field. So we've got 7:33 remaining in the third quarter. Rockdale leading 35-21 after 2 quick strikes. Vikings were tied at halftime 21-21. Sam Hurley comes out wide to the right. Fisher Topo goes into, we'll call it kind of the slot there, and
Leggett
goes up the middle for, we'll give him 1. Ball is at the Rockdale 44. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going to see a little bit of heavy breathing from the big boys up in front.
Right? They have been, the Vikings have been, committed to running that dive and work. The ball fumbled, but looks like Lago is going to recover. So it brings up 3rd and 9. Well, that's a tough one, right? Because now you want 3rd and under 5.
Yeah,
right.
I
In
would
this
agree.
offense, you feel very comfortable that you'll be able to gain 5 yards on 2 plays. 3rd and 9, you're going to need a big hit here on 3rd down to make sure to keep the drive alive.
Yeah,
all right, we've got number 21. Noah Vasquez out right. That's going to be a pitch outside. And
he dropped the ball. Ball
slips out.
We got
goes
it
out
back.
of bounds.
We lost 5 yards.
And That'll bring up 4th and
10, 11.
Looks like that's going to go right out of bounds at the 11. Or not at the 11, but 4th and 11. Vikings realize that this game needs some momentum, and they need to keep going for it. So they are going to go for it on 4th and 11.
Do it.
Noah Vasquez out wide to the right.
Play action.
Fisher Topo.
Play action.
That's going to be Nathan looking left.
Looking deep.
He's got
a
Sam
man.
Hurley. And the
Yes!
made it. It's a touchdown.
Yes! What a pass.
Was a pass and catch from Weekman to Hurley on 4th and 11.
What a pass. That was fantastic.
And that keeps the Vikings.
There's that poise.
They're keeping them breathing. Yeah.
He set his feet. Perfect throw. Great catch. Rockdale was not expecting the deep ball. Weekman said, you know what? Let's go for the home run.
Sure.
They actually had a guy open underneath, too.
There's the extra point that is
good.
up, and it's good.
All
we
right.
are back
It's a game.
at it. 5:06 remaining in the third quarter. Rockdale 35, Lago Vista 28. It's the Viking Sports Network, powered by K-Max Sports.
Sail and Ski Center is a full-service boating lifestyle store. Whether it's selecting and purchasing a new or used boat, maintaining the boat you already have, or enjoying your boat with friends and family, Sail and Ski is dedicated to delivering the absolute best boat ownership experience for all of our customers. That's why Sail and Ski was voted Boating Industry Magazine's #1 boat dealership in North America. Find us at our locations in Austin or in Lakeway, or at www.sailandski.com. At Sail and Ski Center, we make selecting, owning, enjoying, and servicing your boat easy.
Sound off. Tell us what you think right here on Twitter at KMax Sports.
All right, it's the Viking Sports Network. What a ball game tonight. 35-28, Rockdale leading by 1 touchdown. Sam Hurley just caught a long touchdown pass from Nathan Weekman on 4th and 11. I tell you, that drive, it was like if the Vikings don't convert there or do something on that drive, you can feel it like, okay.
Slipping away.
It's slipping away.
But now it's a game again.
Now it's like, okay, hey.
1-score game. Halfway through, a little more than halfway through the third.
Yep.
No problem. Hey, we get one good turnover like they did, and guess what?
That's right. We're right back in it. All right, Bryce Erickson to kick for the Vikings, and it's going to be a little onside kick, and that is well handled by number 34, Jahimi Rubin, senior tight end linebacker. So the Rockdale Tigers are going to take over at the, looks like about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line.
All right, so let's see what kind of tricks Castle pulls out. I think he's going to talk to them about not letting go of the middle like we've been doing.
All right, we've got 2 in the backfield. 2, one spread wide to the right,
Pass.
and it's going to be
Pass.
a fake. And Jace Robinson throws incomplete pass intended for Brandon Hernandez.
Look for the screen. Brandon Hernandez. 32.
32 right
okay.
there, yeah. And that was it was a well-designed play as he was the quarterback. Jace Robinson was rolling to his right. He had pressure, and then if he could connect that pass, that just went through one level of the defense. 2 in the backfield, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and that's going to be a handoff
There's
to
the middle. Good
number
job.
5,
Weekman.
Nathan Weekman.
Great job.
Goes low, wraps up. Phenomenal job. That was Kayshawn Raven, sophomore.
I think Coach Castle was sick and tired of letting that middle open up way too wide.
All right, we have 2 spread wide to the left. That is number 15, Loth.
Big boys in the back.
And Raven. Hernandez in the backfield, 2 spread wide to the right.
Oh, changing it up.
They're checking the defense. They say the Vikings playing essentially man. They've got 4 linebackers. And he's going to roll to his left, looking across, and
catch.
Completed catch. It's not going to be enough for a first down.
Number 15 is catching everything Ross Loth.
That's going to be 4th down and 3. And I think if you're a punter on Rockdale, you must be the most bored guy on the whole team.
I don't think they have one.
All right. 2 spread wide to the left, 2 to the right. Hernandez in the backfield. What we've seen out of this formation a lot in this situation is a handoff up the middle
to Hernandez.
Hernandez is
they're looking to milk the clock a little bit.
Yeah, they're playing LAGO ball.
They're going to call timeout.
Yep, they
took the delay of game. Are they going to punt it now? Looks like they're bringing out the punter. You know what? You know what that says? That says, hey, I'm nervous.
Right.
That's exactly what that's saying. There's no confidence of them getting that first down. They don't want LAGO to tie it up. That's what we call nervous.
All right, so we were just saying they didn't have a punter, but they do. It's number 15,
it's
wide receiver Ross Loth.
Let's see how good his leg is because his hands are fantastic.
All right, so that's going to be 4th and 8. And if they were going to do a fake punt, they would not have taken the penalty. So Loth's going to punt that, and it's going to go off the side of his foot, go out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Net 12 yards. Huge turn of events for LAGO.
Boy, and this game, what you want as a coach and as a high school athlete, right? So you want high school football to be fun, right? No matter what happens at the end of this game, right? The kids here are going to remember this game where Rockdale came in. They were a 47-point underdog, and they went toe-to-toe with
That's right, and claiming a 70-0 win.
Yeah. 3:09 remaining in the third quarter. Rockdale 35, Lago Vista 28. Sam Hurley out to the left. And that's Cody Jackson in motion and a little run up the middle. And that starts the clock and just keep on rolling. Gain of about 1.
I love Weekman's fire of trying to help push the pile along, but you can't take a chance on losing him. So if I was Coach Phillips, I would say, listen, I get it, but please stay out of the pile.
That's right. 30-yard line, 2nd and 9. Weekman under center. He's got 1 spread wide to his left, 1 to his right, and he's going to fake the pitch across the
he's got room.
40. He's got the 50.
Oh, wow!
Tackle.
What
Holy
a stiff
cow.
arm! That was Marshawn Lynch-esque with that.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Wow.
Nathan Weekman taking the team on his shoulders and saying, we're going to get this 4th down. We're going to go across midfield. You try to tackle me.
He threw a club out is what he did.
The fans, they are going nuts.
My goodness. That's what you call playing with violence.
Yes.
My goodness.
And now
what a stiff arm. Foot number 4 is still holding his helmet. Like, where did that come from?
We got Vasquez spread out wide to the right. Fisher Topo spread wide to the left. And there's a handoff up the middle. Johnny Hernandez across the 40. Good gain on first down. That's what you want out of the dive. I think they're going to give him, they'll give him 4 on that one. Brings up 2nd and 6. Perfect. Exactly what you want.
That's what you want in this offense.
The clock continues to run. 1:48.
Giving the big boys a little bit of a rest.
All right, Weekman comes into the huddle. There goes Noah Vasquez. He's going to be lined up at the tight end position on the left side. Sam Hurley goes out wide to the right.
Pitch out.
And there's a pitch to Fisher Topo. Nice block from Sam Hurley.
Flag down.
That was Cody Jackson had a nice block. There were 2 guys coming. Cody Jackson went with one of them. We got a injured Viking, I believe.
I think it was Fisher Topo went down. Looks like a cramp.
Yeah, and that's, at the end of the day, the Rockdale coaches and trainers are there helping them out, which is awesome.
Awesome, that is. He was right there. He put him right up. Yeah, he's stretching out his calf. He has a cramp.
And it's a warm, humid night.
Hey,
and
key to hydrate.
Let's see who that is. That
Fisher
is
Topo.
Fisher Topo, and he is able to be up. He's limping off, just got to stretch that cramp out, and he's going to be okay.
Those are the worst.
We'll see what I know.
You ever get one of those where you're just laying in bed and for no reason,
yeah.
all of a sudden one of those kick in and you're like,
Middle of the night, that's going to go. It was a penalty against Lago. I didn't see the I didn't see the penalty, but I'm going to guess that was probably a hold.
Yeah, you couldn't see it. I think Cody Jackson was laying a block, and it could have been a block in the back.
All right, so that's going to move them back. It'll bring 2nd and 14. The ball is now at we'll go 47-yard line. Coming up on 1 minute left in the third quarter, Lago Vista trailing by 1 touchdown, 35-28. Got Sam Hurley going out wide to the left. Noah Vasquez out wide to the right. Josh Hernandez goes into motion. Nathan Weekman going to fake it and go out to the left. He gets across
running them over.
Almost to the 40-yard line.
Welcome to the game, 34. Jahami Rubin. Run over on the play by Weekman.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. So good gain on, to get back into a manageable spot here.
Yeah, good call.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. So they will run one more play. And we'll see if, do they want to take a shot here as Cody Jackson lines up in the slot on the right side. Noah Vasquez out wide to the right. And
good fake.
Nathan Weekman fakes it himself, and he's going to get tripped up, and he's going to gain just a few, so it'll bring up a very pivotal 4th down for the Vikings. Yeah, it's going to be 4th, and we'll go 4th and 5. It is the end of the fourth quarter.
Third quarter.
Going to the fourth quarter, thank you. What a ball game. 35-28, Rockdale leading by 1 touchdown. We'll see what happens. Fourth quarter coming up next. It's the Viking Sports Network, powered by KMAX Sports.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry, or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hotspots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pieces will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspot.
Sound off. Tell us what you think right here on Twitter at KMAX Sports.
It is. It's pretty awesome. I'll just say that. It's the Viking Sports.
It is your birthday.
Yes, you're right. It is my birthday. All right. Big play, 4th down and 5. And looks like they're going to go shotgun here. Nathan Weekman with John Hernandez to his left. He looks left, and a false start.
Oh, no, timeout.
Oh, timeout, Rockdale.
Wow. Lago had him where they wanted him.
That was a great play to pull that formation out where they hadn't seen that all game. They're like, hold on. What's happening?
Yep.
So now now you wonder if you're Coach Phillips. Where do you call? Do you go back to shotgun?
Do it again.
Do you do that again?
They got to stop it, right?
Yep. Want to thank our sponsors tonight. We want to thank Sail and Ski Center, the full-service boating lifestyle store. And don't forget, with Sail and Ski Center, you can go. There are boats and skis and things like that for water sports. But if you're planning to go up to the mountains to go skiing or snowboarding or whatever it is what you do over in the winter months,
sit in the lodge.
They have all sorts of winter gear for you as well. So save your money, buy it in Austin, and then drive and go for it.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Also, thank you to Waterloo Homes by Broan, building your dream home right here in Lago Vista. Your town, your home, your builder. And Domino's Pizza. Thank you for sponsoring the halftime show.
And 9 Design Custom Builders and Time Flies Embroidery. Thank you very much.
All right, we're going back to shotgun. Weekman has 2 spread wide to the right. Johnny Hernandez to his right. He's going to.
Oh, no.
That route was jumped. That was intercepted and taken down from behind. I didn't get a number 14 on that, but that was
Levi Baggerly on the interception.
Sam Hurley ran him down from behind.
And for good measure, Nathan Weekman decided to put his helmet through his chest and say, you know what, I'm very unhappy with you.
You just picked me off, sir.
And Nathan Weekman has a little bit of a limp.
Well,
just a little bit.
It was an out route, and the cornerback for Rockdale nice play. He jumped the route.
He saw it the whole way.
It is what it is. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Rockdale. They've got 2 spread wide to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield. That's number 30.
32.
Kylan Harrison goes into motion, and they're going to give that to Hernandez up the middle. Short gain near the 30-yard line. They'll give him, looks like they'll give him 5.
I tell you, Hernandez is a big kid, huh? He's
just like. It looks like they're going to give him 6 on that, so bring up 2nd and 4.
He's just he's like
he's
a
refrigerator
stocky little square box out there.
With some moves. He had a long touchdown
he's
run.
got
2 in the
moves, too.
backfield now, and that's going to be a handoff to number 5.
Good tackle.
What a tackle behind.
Weekman. Did he get up? There's no way he was up. There's no way. He was down. Wow. That's ridiculous. His knee touched the ground.
He was spun to the ground with a loss on the play. The referee never blew the whistle. He kept spinning, and
wow, that's unfortunate. That's a terrible call. And once again, the referees are killing Lago Vista.
Well, the interesting thing, the Lago coaches are just sitting there, hands on their hips in
disbelief.
Just disbelief. And I'll.
They're coming out. They're all coming to talk. The ref decided to walk in the opposite direction.
Yeah, good call. And you know what? They're gonna. I'll see if I can pick the film up on that over the week and just see, okay, what happened?
Down.
In New Jersey, high school football, they have instituted the instant replay.
Did they really?
Yeah. I don't know how you do that at high school. How many camera angles do you have at a high school football game?
Lake Travis and Westlake will be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, and really, Texas, we're going to be
the mecca of football to be behind by Jersey.
Beat to the punch by New Jersey.
Not for nothing. Jersey, believe it or not, me being from the Northeast, Jersey has some serious football, like Don Bosco Prep.
Obviously, Don Bosco Prep is amazing.
It's a football factory over there. So. There's a lot of guys that top recruits come out of Don Bosco every year. So Jersey has some real competitive football.
All right, 42-28, 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Great ball game here tonight. This was, you don't know what you're going to expect, especially when you're a 47-point underdog.
Yeah.
But Lago has stood toe-to-toe with them and made some excellent plays, which, it's got to build confidence for the remainder of the season. And you just think, man, we can do this to Rockdale.
Yeah.
We got to be able to hang, if we could have a do-over with, the Geralds and academies and, games where, you want to put it in perspective.
Especially with our new quarterback.
Sam Hurley takes it to the 25, and he gets across the 30, 35. And the Viking offense will take over there. Hit us up on Twitter at LV Viking Sports, at LV Viking Sports. Also, we got a couple of shout-outs on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook's good.
Say hello to John Ramsey.
Hello, John.
Wish me a happy birthday. What a guy. Thanks, John.
What a guy.
All right, Vikings come out. Sam Hurley goes out wide to the left. Cody Jackson and Clayton Leggett. Clayton Leggett in the A-back spot. He dives across the 35-yard line. Gain of a few on first down.
He even said you sound great.
I know.
If only he was sitting next to you and saw what you looked like.
Or smelled like. All right, 2nd and 8 as we come close to 10 minutes remaining in the ball game.
LAGO kind of just taking their time and
that's the offense,
doing
right?
their offense and just running it the way they know how. Oh, ball down
and
swallowed.
Nathan Weekman recovered the fumble snap. It's probably not the play they called.
Nope, I don't think so.
But no loss on the play. This brings up 3rd down and 8. So now you got 2, here. I mean, you are not punting.
No.
So you have 2 plays to gain 8 yards.
Hey, listen, it's a 2-score game with 10 minutes left. It's plenty of time. We punch one in here, and it's a whole new ball game again.
And that's going to be a fake to Leggett. And
Johnny Hernandez?
That's
Weekman?
Nathan Weekman's got enough for a first down. He gets past midfield into Rockdale territory, taken down at the 46.
Hey, have a little sense of urgency here because this game is not over. The only problem with the urgency is you can see all the big boys with their hands on their hips.
Yeah.
It's, underneath that gear, it's warm and it's humid, so that's probably sucking wind.
Noah Vasquez goes out wide to the right. Sam Hurley is to the left. And handoff up the middle to Clayton Leggett. Dives across the 45-yard line. And I respect the fact that they have remained all game. They've remained committed. And they're not going to get more than 3 or 4 on that inside run.
Right.
But it has opened up some big running lanes on misdirections. And some pass plays. I mean, we saw, Hurley caught a big pass play. And so, the variety of the offense has been there.
Yeah, for sure.
Josh Hernandez to the right.
Ooh.
And Clayton Leggett was hit immediately, taken down by a blitzing.
Number 20. That's the no-name.
Yeah, that's the, He hit that snap count just
he lost
right.
his shoes.
He hit himself out of the shoes. That's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, he's fixing all his uniform. His pads are out of his shoulder pads are out of his shirt. He lost his shoe.
Clayton Leggett checks out, and Johnny Hernandez checks in.
I guess that's what happens when you get the 145-pound number 20 going up against him.
Right.
Clayton Leggett, who's a load.
Cody Jackson, Johnny Hernandez, and Josh Hernandez.
Who's keeping it?
Yeah, Nathan Weekman gets upfield, gets across the 40. Number 20, no name. Nameless Road is what we'll call him.
I like it.
And that's behind the light pole, so I don't really know exactly what's happening. See if I can stand up, cause a turnover or something.
It's on a first down, I know that.
It's going to be 4th and 2, gain of 8. All right, no problem. We got to gain 2 yards. Ball sits at the 39-yard line.
Johnny Hernandez coming up the middle.
I think, you
there
get
it is. Johnny Hernandez
Johnny
right
Hernandez
up the middle.
And
first down.
Rockdale saying no. Referees
got it.
have not signaled.
He's got it.
And they're gonna call it short.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, they're about a yard short.
Yeah, the kids are arguing with the refs.
Yeah, that always works out well. The referee's probably gonna say, "Oh, you're right, our bad."
I think that I
throw
honestly think
the challenge flag.
I think the ref marked it short. He marked it at the wrong spot. I think he wants to go home.
All right, 7-12 remaining in the ballgame. Rockdale 42, Lago Vista 28. And we'll see. I would imagine here, if you're Rockdale, they're gonna want a quick score. And that's going to be a fake jet sweep. That's going to be handed to Hernandez, who goes up the middle.
Ooh.
What a tackle by Sam Hurley, and I believe that was Nathan Weekman put a hit on him.
But he bounced off because he's a load.
Josh Hernandez also on the tackle.
Sick of listening to the Tiger Bell.
That is they've been ringing it all day. Jace Robinson has one to his right. That's number 22, Ever Edge in the backfield. One wide receiver spread wide to his right, two to his left, and there's the snap. Going to give it to Ever Edge, and that is wow. I don't know where that came from. The quarterback keeper.
Was that a quarterback keeper?
Yeah. Jace Robinson kept it himself, faked out everybody because I thought they had Ever Edge.
I thought 22 they had.
Yeah, I thought, man, nice tackle. Oh, no one's excited. All right, well, that'll move the chains.
Except you.
Yeah. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Tell you, at this point, being a defense, you just want to stop them just to say, hey, we stopped them.
Yep. Average in the backfield, and he took the handoff, and I'm sure of it this time. Yes, and that was, I believe that's 99 as well in there. Bryce Erickson?
No.
Who's running off the field? That's 88.
88 is
William Vasquez. Yeah, he was back there too. Nice.
That's what I say, the kicker?
Yeah. As we go, 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Man goes into motion and a little shovel pass.
Good
And
play.
nice tackle.
That's Nathan Weekman again.
Nathan Weekman and Cody Jackson in on that tackle.
He's going to take an ice bath after this game because he
has earned
got to
it.
be shot. He's earned this. But the motor's still running.
Yes, it is. All right, we've got 2 spread wide to the left, 1 in the backfield. That's Ever Edge, 1 to the one to his right side.
3rd and 11.
Quentin Hughes out to the right, and that is number 15, Ross Loth, out wide to the left. He has made some critical catches, and
Timeout.
we'll see. That's going to be a timeout.
Timeout Rockdale? Yep.
Rockdale. All right. That's their 3rd and final timeout, which it's little victories, right? I know the score is not what we want. It's 42-28, 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. But you forced Rockdale to play all 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, they had to, definitely. I'd say it's a victory for Lago. That's a win, playing this defending state champion to a 2-score game.
Right, and playing them. I mean, that's spectacular.
Actually doing a very good job.
Want to thank our sponsors. Sail and Ski Center, full service boating lifestyle store. Domino's Pizza, sponsor of the Domino's Pizza halftime show. And Building Homes with You in Mind, Waterloo Homes by Brun.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
After I give the 9 Design Custom Builders and Time Flies and Brody a plug.
2 in the backfield. That's going to be a handoff around the left side to Keyshawn Raven. Raven's going to be tackled near the 20. Number 5, Sam Hurley on the tackle. And that's going to bring up 4th down and short. No flags on the play. Clean game tonight for the most part. Oh, well, no.
That's false start. But no, what was that?
My fault.
No, that wasn't a flag. What was that? What happened?
I don't know what that signal is. Like, hey, let's rock.
Let's just keep going.
If he's making the...
Is that the rolling down the river?
I guess so. 4th down and 3. Ball is at the 23-yard line. 2 spread wide to the right, 1 to the left.
Big stop here.
And Raven goes into motion and a quick slant. And
he's
going to go to the end zone. And it is overthrown. Great coverage by number 7, Adrian Hernandez. Number 52, Big Jack Hood. The Vikings hold on 4th down. What Adrian Hernandez did there is, he ran with them. He battled him at the line, kept his hands off of him, didn't get the pass interference. The ball was overthrown, so turnover. Vikings still alive. Now we'll see what they do here. So they've got 4 minutes left in the ball game, 42-28.
Hey, quick score. Onside kick, you get it back.
Yep. And they are going to...
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
but you can't do things like that.
Weekman faked that, tried to pitch that outside, and there was nothing there. So we'll go no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Clock is running.
Ball is at the 20. We'll go 28-yard line. As Weekman gets the play.
Anyway, back to my question.
Yeah, back to your question.
What are the playoff implications here? Do we have a shot?
If we win this game, we've got a shot, but it's a long shot.
Oh yeah.
And Weekman rolls left. He's going to go down the field, going to Sam.
Oh, great catch!
The pass is complete at the 40, the 35, and we got a flag on the play.
Are you kidding me? That's got to be on the defense.
That's my fault.
That's got to be on the defense. That's ridiculous. Offensive pass interference. He didn't do anything. He turned around to get the ball. Number 14 didn't even turn around to look at the ball, and we got an offensive pass interference? How could that be?
Well,
the refs are killing Lago Vista almost every game. They always have these critical timed penalties, and it just ruins momentum.
All right, so we are going to go back. It's going to go inside the 15. They'll be at the 12-yard line. Isaac Roney, Adrian Hernandez out spread out wide to the left as they go into the spread offense. Now Sam Hurley, Cody Jackson spread out wide to the right. And they're blitzing. Oh,
bad pass.
Low pass.
He didn't
for Adrian Hernandez, and he
kind of just let it go
pretty significant pressure. Brings up 3rd and long. 3rd down and 20.
It's almost a 3rd down and take the bus.
Same thing. Hernandez, Roney spread out wide to the left. Jackson Hurley out to the right. And Johnny Hernandez on the draw. Gets past the 15.
Didn't
just
fool
to
him.
the 15. Yeah, you know, that's if you can fool him on that one, there should be some room up the middle. Not today. So that brings up 4th and long. Brings up 4th and we'll go 4th and 17.
I'd go for the field goal.
That would be pretty spectacular. Fortunately, we don't have Gano kicking for us. All right, Weekman drops back, looks to his right, and he's got Sam Hurley for a second, but that's going to fall incomplete.
They're just playing center field out there.
Yeah, and what are you supposed to do on 4th and 15, 4th and 17? You know, there's not a whole lot of offensive plays where everybody's going to be sitting back and say, yeah, sure, we'll let you complete this pass down the field.
That might be the fun part for the hook and ladder.
Maybe. All right, so 1st and 10 as Rockdale will take over inside the Lago Vista 20. They got it about the 15.
I could definitely say Rockdale underestimated Lago tonight.
Agreed. 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the ballgame. 42-28. Score was 21-21 at halftime. Rockdale came out in the second half, scored some quick strikes.
10 seconds.
Yeah, first play of the second half was a long touchdown, and there's going to be a handoff up the middle. That is
strip it.
And let's see who had that. Was number 22, Everedge,
and William Vasquez on the stop.
We'll also give the chance. Ethan Harris also in that tackle as well at the defensive tackle spot. Rockdale comes out 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Everedge in the backfield. We've got number 30, Keelan Hairston, in the H-back spot. And that's going to be a handoff to Everedge. He's at the 10, the 5, and tackled short. Maybe? Nope.
Man,
he's
powerful.
He is powerful. He's in for the touchdown. So with 2 minutes left in the ball game,
Trevor, you know what?
Rockdale pulling away a little bit, 48-28.
Here's a funny stat about that. I didn't realize you even said it before, but Trevor Everedge, they're basically their main running back. He's a freshman, and he's awesome.
He is awesome. They got to feel good about that. Point after is up. It's good. There's going to be a flag on the play. There's going to be offsides against Lago. Certainly hope they decline that. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
So the extra point's good.
You got a 4-year running back on you, and he's only going to get better.
Yeah. It is 49-28. 2 minutes left in the ball game. It's the Viking Sports Network, powered by K-Max Sports.
Sail and Ski Center is a full-service boating lifestyle store. Whether it's selecting and purchasing a new or used boat, maintaining the boat you already have, or enjoying your boat with friends and family, Sail and Ski is dedicated to delivering the absolute best boat ownership experience for all of our customers. That's why Sail and Ski was voted Boating Industry Magazine's #1 boat dealership in North America. Find us at our locations in Austin or in Lakeway, or at www.sailandski.com. At Sail and Ski Center, we make selecting, owning, enjoying, and servicing your boat easy.
Socialize with us.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click. It's real easy, man.
On Twitter at K-Max Sports, or catch us on Facebook. Search K-Max Sports. Just another way K-Max Sports is bringing your teams to you.
All right, we are back. Viking Sports Network. 49-28, 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Great ball game so far. There has been some great defensive plays, some great offensive plays, and the kick is going to be fair caught by Isaac Roney.
Why?
At the 21-yard line. They tell him, hey, look, you get the ball coming to you, fair catch.
Don't you dare run that ball.
Don't. Your job is to catch the ball. And, if you're doing that for the first time, if you're receiving a kick or a punt or things like that, you got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
So you need to just be able to focus on
catching it,
and then let the offense take over. And because
but next time,
killer on the on a kickoff is the turnover, right? You just can't. That's a rough one. Isaac Roney comes out wide to the left, and looks like they put Adrian Hernandez in at quarterback. Gives him some varsity experience. I've heard he's a phenomenal quarterback and really runs the system well, runs the fakes well, and he hands a fake hand. No, that was a handoff to his brother. Flag on the play.
They're brothers.
Yeah.
Is that another set of related Hernandez's on the team?
So there is Johnny Hernandez is a senior.
All right.
Noah and Adrian Hernandez are brothers.
Okay.
Josh Hernandez is no relation. And Brandon Hernandez for Rockdale is also
He's
no
not
relation. Anybody else?
How do you know that?
You're right, maybe. All right. Adrian Hernandez, the quarterback. Fisher Topo goes into motion. And Johnny Hernandez, I tell you, that's kind of a cool thing, right? Like handing off to your brother.
I like it.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. A little dive up the middle for the first play. That gains about 2 or 3. 2nd and 14, we'll say. Adrian Hernandez has the play, has the call. Johnny Hernandez behind him. Cody Jackson and Fisher Topo, running backs. And that's going to be a handoff to Johnny Hernandez. Gets near the 30. By who?
Pressing the bolt.
53.
53. Josh Davenport. Well, here's remember how we go through the through every game for the most part. We find that one guy with the football name.
Yeah.
Well, I think I found him, and especially it's so fitting that he's an offensive line and defensive lineman. Wyatt Pounders.
Yes.
See, but instantly, his nickname is Quarter on my book. He's
Yes.
Quarter Pounders.
And Adrian Hernandez is going to keep it, and he is slammed to the turf for a minimal gain.
That was a welcome to the varsity.
Yeah. That's going to be 4th and...
I don't think they're going to run on the play.
9.
Well, maybe they'll give him one more play for experience.
I think they'll
air it out. Let's see what he's got in his arm.
Right. Just all verticals, right? All verticals.
It's got to come down.
Yeah, because the play clock and game clock were about a second off, so they do have to snap one more play here, and maybe they'll just. It's 4th and long, and he's gonna.
Boy,
that was
not the way to end it.
That was a fake. Number 10, Jackson Perry.
That's Mr. Club.
Said, well. I'm not going to fall for the fake. I'm going to sack the quarterback and end the ball game.
He had a beeline.
All right, it is the end of the game. Rockdale 49, Lago Vista 28. They did not cover the spread. The 47-point victory, the 47-point
or the over/under
favorites. Nothing. Great game for the Vikings. I mean, it's a just a loss is a loss, but I think they competed. I think they did a great job.
I agree. I think they played very well.
We will be right back. It is the Viking Sports Network wrapping it up from Lago Vista. Coming up next.
Sail and Ski Center is a full-service boating lifestyle store. Whether it's selecting and purchasing a new or used boat, maintaining the boat you already have, or enjoying your boat with friends and family, Sail and Ski is dedicated to delivering the absolute best boat ownership experience for all of our customers. That's why Sail and Ski was voted Boating Industry Magazine's #1 boat dealership in North America. Find us at our locations in Austin or in Lakeway, or at www.sailandski.com. At Sail and Ski Center, we make selecting, owning, enjoying, and servicing your boat easy.
Vype Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet covering UIL, private schools. Vype has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at Vype, VYPE, and also pick up your Vype magazine today. Get in the game with Vype Media.
You know when you're hanging at Lake Travis and you start craving pizza? Usually you panic and go hungry, or worse, you make a pit stop at a sad food stand. But with Domino's Hotspots, you can get pizza delivered right to Arrowhead Park. In fact, now you can get Domino's delivered to over 50 outdoor locations around Lago Vista. No address required. When you order, enjoy any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each every day. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pieces will be extra. Ask for limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspots.